Right now, someone in your area is searching for exactly what you do. They're on their phone, they have money to spend, and they need your service today. And they're going to choose one of your competitors. Not because your competitor is better, but because you could not be found. Most business owners think they need an online presence. They post regularly, they have followers, they get likes. But there is a difference between being visible on social media and being findable by someone who is ready to buy. That difference is costing businesses money every single day. In this video, I'm going to show you why so many South African businesses are invisible to clients who are actively looking for them right now, and what being truly findable actually looks like. Search behavior in South Africa has changed significantly. More people are going online before making buying decisions. They're not asking friends first. They're not opening the yellow pages, if that even exists. They pick up their phone, they type something in, and they choose from what appears. If your business does not appear, you do not exist to that person. They will never know you were an option. And here is an uncomfortable truth. Most of those searches never go past the first few results. So why are so many businesses invisible? They're built once, or never built at all, and they assumed the work was done. A website that sits is a website that slowly disappears from the search results. Search engines favor businesses that are active, consistent, current. They look at how recently your content was updated. They look at whether your business information is consistent across the web. They look at whether your site loads correctly on a phone, for example. Most once-off website builds fail on all three of these over time, not because the design was bad, but because nobody was maintaining it. Let me break this down simply. Most businesses assume that launching a website is enough to be found online. It's not. Search engines do not reward websites for existing. They reward websites for staying relevant. That means current content, consistent information, and a site that keeps working correctly over time. A website that launched well but was never touched again is going to fade. Being findable online is not something you set up once, it's something you maintain. That principle changes everything about how you should think about your website. Think about a contractor. He does excellent work, his clients are happy, word of mouth is strong, but his website has not been updated since the day it launched. His phone number changed, and this is not reflected on the site. And unfortunately, it's not reflected on his website. He moved premises, the address is still the old one, and he completed 12 projects this year. None of them are on the site. When a potential client searches for a contractor in his area, if his site appears, it looks abandoned. The client moves on. His competitor, who does maybe slightly less impressive work, has a site that looks current, active, and maintained. That potential client calls his competitor, and the contractor never knew that query even existed. This is the gap that the traditional approach to websites creates. You pay someone to build a site, the site launches, the project ends. From that point on, the responsibility for keeping it current, keeping it found, and keeping it working falls entirely on the business owner. And let's face it, most business owners do not have the time, maybe the tools, or the technical knowledge to do that consistently. You do not service your own vehicle every few months, right? You take it to a professional. They check everything, they keep it running. You do not need to think about it. It just works. A website needs the same ongoing attention. Regular updates, current information, a team watching that it keeps performing the way it should. That is what a managed website service provides. Not a once-off build that gets abandoned and handed over and forgotten. A professional managed web presence is kept current, kept visible, and kept working consistently over time. That is what Afridesign does for South African businesses. Being findable online is not about having a website. It's about having a website that stays relevant. If you want to see how Afridesign manages this for small businesses, visit afridesign.com. Now, being found online is the first step, but what happens after someone finds you? There is a specific thing that almost every potential client does before they pick up the phone, and most businesses are completely unprepared for it. And that's what we're going to cover in the next video.